Oh my goodness. Hello, hello. Let's see if we go live here. It should be working. Hello. I feel like I haven't gone live in so long, but we are here and I wanted to come on with my good friend Grace. Hey there, sweetie. How are you?
Hey, oh my gosh, so excited as always to be in your space, Renee. Love
Oh,
it.
oh my God, love it. Because okay, so we were talking, we talk all the time, but there's a few things that I'm really serious about in life. And certainly everyone knows my Cabernet is definitely one of them. So salute to everyone. Here in the Northeast, it's nighttime. So I'm allowed to do this.
You're whining and I'm watering.
Yes,
There we
because
go.
those who don't know, Grace is in Hawaii, so we have quite the time difference. Although day drinking is a thing. I mean,
It is.
it can
It
be,
is.
right?
It is. You can whenever you want, right?
Whatever you
It's
want. Yes.
of
I tend to
course.
save it for the evening because that's enough. But yes, there's so besides Cabernet, we all know, and if unless you're living under a rock, I love helping women build their $100,000 fuck it fund and aging like a damn queenager. So I said it, we're
Queenager.
queenagers, right? Not shriveling up like a prune. That's my goal. So if any of that speaks to your language out there, then you're going to want to stay for this conversation. So I'm thrilled that we can connect, Grace. So what have you got going
Oh
on,
my
girl? Life.
gosh. What do we not have going on? I mean, it's life is exciting. How we see it is how it is. So I always look at it, it's like it's an exciting schedule. It's an exciting life. There's so there it's we can be grateful for it all, whether it's something that we just wouldn't prefer for right now, or it's definitely a life that we're excited to be living. So I'm grateful. That's what I'm up to. I'm up to all the things
Yeah.
and choices, lots of places to be and people to see.
Yes. I I love it. And that's the thing, like, life happens, lifes, right? And we're both very similar in the way that we look at life. When that ish happens, we look at, okay, so what do we do from it? All right. So if there are things that are in our control, and then there are things out of our control. So, there's stuff happening in the world that we can't control,
No.
but we
Hmm.
can control how to overcome some of those setbacks because of what's
Yeah.
happening, right?
Yeah, we have a say in what we do and how we respond to it,
Yeah.
and like saying yes to our conversation today. I mean, we can come up with excuses or we can come up with reasons. So I see this as a beautiful conversation of us coming together, and
Yeah.
whoever's plugging in live or on the replay to hear, hopefully we'll be able to provide something that will be a gift to you that you
Right.
can then keep on giving
Yep.
or applying in your own life.
Yes, yes. So for those that don't know, so you and I both moms, but
Yes.
you've got
Oh yeah, I got a story behind that.
right. I have no children living in the house. So we're on different pages as far as, mothering
Yeah.
and and
Yes.
grandmothering.
And grandmothering. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm a Gigi. Gigi all the way. Mom's a Mimi. I'm a Gigi.
Oh,
Yes. 8 kids. 8 is great kids. 9 is not divine. I was speaking at an event this morning at a school, and they asked me to come in and speak, and I was like, absolutely. And when the whole room, it's a PTA organization, all of the moms were like, when they said introduce me with she has 8 children, they're like, whoa, like it was like an audience effect. Not a dry eye in the room.
right. Because you have so much energy. You don't look like you have 8 children and how many grandchildren?
Three, three
I mean,
grandbabies.
complete
Yeah.
blessing. And it's not like you had the 8 kids and you're like, okay, see ya. Peace out. Right? You're very active in all of their lives and get to be very present. That's such an amazing, right? Isn't that such a blessing that you gave to yourself to be able to be
Oh,
there?
and Renee, I didn't always have that. I mean,
Yeah.
I spent many decades of my life on the road. It's a real miracle that we have 8 children because I was gone so much. I mean, literally, it's actually probably a great miracle because we may have had more. So
Exactly.
let me reframe that. Um,
Yeah.
like gone like two weeks out of a month,
Wow.
and it was a pivotal moment, Renee. And I know I was going to go here, but I think it may be timely for somebody that's listening to this. When I was traveling every quarter, I'd fly to New Zealand and Australia and work, and I'd work there for 14 days, come back, and then be home. Well, this particular trip, I was flying from, freezing weather in winter in Australia and New Zealand, and I literally had a pass through where I was changing out my luggage at home. It was a 4-hour layover from my 2 weeks gone, and I was on to the next city flying where it was summer somewhere else because the different seasons. And I walked into our house and my husband looked at me and he said, "Thank you for coming to visit us."
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Renee. It was like, oh, it was painful, but it
yeah,
was one of the greatest gifts because he was holding up a mirror to what I had been feeling. I had been feeling like here I am working my tushy off,
yeah,
right? To provide and impact the people that I love the most. And I wasn't even there to be able to, as much as I wanted to be able to enjoy
right.
them
Yeah,
who I'm here working to provide for.
right,
And
right.
so from that moment on, I was very, my mindset went straight to, oh, right, there must be another way.
Yeah,
And I am going to seek and search and find another way where I have the autonomy and I have the dignity of choice to decide when I'm gone, where I'm gone, how I'm gone, who I'm with, who I'm not with, and and I eventually found it. It took some years, but I
mhm.
found it.
Isn't it such a great thing knowing that you found something that you can now spend all of that time with your family and nourishing those relationships that's beautiful.
And that's, I mean, and that's you too. Like
Yeah, yep,
you said the watch me.
yeah,
I'm sure, I'm hoping people really know that about you. Like ever
oh,
since I met you, Renee, it has you carry yourself with such knowing and such insight. Like you're very creative, you're brilliant, and like I called everyone, for all of you who are watching this. I was texting Renee before this call, and she's got her shirt on, right? Badass queen. And I call her BAQ. And then I added an S to that, and I said it's because it's a super. You're a super. Super BAQ, Renee. And
oh,
that's just how I see you. So I love that you too designed your life. You were like, I'm not going to live a life by default. I'm not going to
yeah,
settle.
mhm.
You're thinking and your life is expansive. And I prefer to surround myself with people like you.
Oh,
So
I love
thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much. You're so yeah, it's very, very sweet, especially coming from you. I love, adore you, look up to you. You're definitely such a shining light. So that means a lot from you. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure people know that already, but I just had to let
Oh,
you know again.
oh, thank
But
you.
that's, I mean, again, a
That's the thing, we
testament.
get to choose who we're gonna surround ourselves with, right? And that in of itself is a game changer for so many of us because we don't have to go work for a boss that we can't stand. We don't have to go work with coworkers that we can't stand. We're
Mhm.
like, we can build and work how we want, when we want, with who we want, and travel with who we want. That's.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. I love traveling. We love traveling with you and Tony.
yeah.
And I do think that I think that people desire that choice. They want that experience. Um, and I think it's a it because it all boils down to a decision. Like and how much you want it.
Yeah.
Like I could have talked forever on how much I wanted choices and the flexibilities that I have now. I
Yeah.
could have talked forever till till the grave.
Hmm.
It it comes down to, where is your line in the sand, and are you willing to do, to refine, to do the effort, to prepare, to, are you willing to fall? Are you willing to fail forward? Are you willing to learn lessons? Are you willing to, be really bad at something until you become quite exceptional at it?
Right. Right.
Um, and you know, and I
Well,
was,
and that's the thing is people, there are choices, there are options, right? But if they don't have the will to do
Mhm.
it, that they're gonna be stuck in the same place. Like we see even right now, okay, we're going through, economic issues and gas prices and the conflict that's happening and all this stuff. And it's a lot of people are nervous about that. And a lot of people are nervous about those prices going up. But then we're like, well, we have a solution. And not only just a solution, there's opportunity that a lot of people don't recognize that they can get paid daily
Yeah,
for sharing what we know we love. But
yeah.
before we even do that, okay, so if you had one go-to item, because you and I both love every single piece in this company. And that
Right.
was also that was a big aha for me because I have a really, really good bullshit meter. I
Yes, you do.
can see it, I can smell it, I know who they are, right?
Yeah.
So when Bella Grace comes out with new products and, they're talking about the benefits of it, I s I'm like, "I can't believe," until I start trying it. I was like, "I'm so shocked." I shock myself because I'm like, typically don't think that something's gonna work,
Mhm.
but I've been using everything and I am obsessed. I'm like, "These products, they're unfreaking believable." I was at an event yesterday and I'm showing these women my before and after pictures with no makeup. I'm like, "This," like, it's proof. No joke. If you wanna look good, you wanna feel good, they're like, "How do you have all the energy?" I'm like, "Where do I start? Where do I start?" I'm like, "You." Yes, I'm 56 and my energy is through the roof. I'm calling this like the organic crack. Like maybe don't we don't wanna market it that way, but, you know, those
Yeah,
that know me know that I speak
yeah,
only the truth, but
yeah.
it's, like, crazy. So if you
Mhm.
what is your, like, favorite?
Oh my gosh, that is a really
I know.
a challenging question, and I'm going to go with one that you probably would guess that I would go with, and it's because, not just because it was the first product, but it was really what earned my yes.
Yeah.
So I was sent the one that I'm going to highlight. I was sent that product, and it was such a game changer, and it was such a shocker for me because everywhere I would go to speak, people would send me home with luggages full of everything that they had, Renee.
Mhm.
I had what you would call a wellness graveyard in my cupboard. I mean, I had it all.
Yeah.
And because they would just send it home with me, Grace, try this, try this, try this, try this, try
Yeah.
this. And I would use it a couple of days and then I'd, forget about it.
Right.
And I think I'd forget about it because I didn't see a result quick enough.
Yeah.
I mean, we are a drive-through society. Like, don't just tell me, show me. I gotta see it.
Yeah.
And so when I started taking it, I felt the difference. People could see the difference.
Mhm.
And after 15 days, I said to myself, I don't want to go a day without this in my body
Yeah.
and for the rest of my life. And I'd never ever said that about anything.
Right.
And then I said, I wonder how many other people around the world are going to feel that same way.
Mhm.
And that's where I made a defining moment decision. But I would say, out of every product that we have, and I just, cheers, folks, you just take it, rip it, and you sip it. Now, I will
Yes.
say to you, Yeah, cheersies. Use for
Cheers.
bit. I had a person say to me, they were like, do I just put it on my hand and apply it? I was like, whoa, 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 wait a second. You could, um, I, but you drink it. Mhm.
Mm.
And it's that
And it tastes
fast.
so
So
good.
it tastes so good. It's a grab and go. But what I was noticing was the glowing skin, my hair hero who I've seen for 25 years now. He was like, Grace used to come in every 6 months to, get a touch up and a cut and, every 4 to 6 months. I started coming in every 4 to 6 weeks, and I'm not upset about it. Why? Because my hair is thicker, it's fuller, it's longer,
Yep. I just had to
it's
chop 2 inches
healthier,
off. I'm like, it's growing like it grows like crazy.
right? I mean, it just
And
keeps
for those
going. It just
women, yeah, and those are those women, as we age, get concerned with thinning hair, and we're so grateful that we have the opposite. We're like, our hair is growing and thicker, which is not it's a beautiful thing. And I'm like, yeah, I'm giving my hair hero. I love that hair hero. I call him my hair wizard, but I like the
yeah.
hero. Going in there every 4 weeks. I'm like, I'm gonna end up needing to go every 3 weeks with the grace coming in.
You're like, sign me up.
Mhm.
It's so true, and I hear that a lot, and that is what my experience was, because
Yeah,
after I had my kids, my husband was like, Grace, you shed more than our dog. Like, it was just coming out in chunks. And I mean, like, I'll just pick it up for y'all. I mean, this is a lot of hair. This is a lot of hair. And my hair was thinning. It
wow,
was coming out like by the handfuls. And
wow.
you can only do that for so long. And then you're like, okay,
Yeah.
what are we going to do here? And I've had numerous people that have said the same thing, Renee. A good friend of mine, she said her hair was thinning so terribly, she was scared. And she got off of it. She was on our elixir, doing great. For whatever reason, got off of it, calls me up and says, Grace, do you think it will help with my hair? She takes numerous products of ours, but her hair has come back curly, thick,
Wow.
and full. Like,
Wow.
she she goes, she cried. She was like,
Right.
and she said, Grace, I forgot. She went on a recent cruise. She forgot her product, her elixir, and because she was taking a couple different things because she didn't want to change anything because she was afraid that it would happen again. So she comes back from her trip. She said, Grace, I don't know how I did this, but I forgot my elixir. And she said, I started noticing a lot of different things that I haven't experienced since I've been taking it. She goes, now I know it was this that was helping me. All that other stuff I don't need anymore. I know what made the
Right.
difference. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was a very long story short. And I will add this. This is a testament. This isn't just for me.
Right.
Like, every single one of my family members, so my adult children, my husband, my parents, my mother-in-law, I mean, they all are on this elixir. My daughter is a competitive
Yep.
basketball athlete, travels all over the nation for basketball. I don't remind her anymore. She feels and knows the difference because it's a pre and post workout strategy for her.
Yeah.
Inflammation, energy, uh, skin, hair, all of the things. She's like, you
Yep.
know, yeah.
And the other thing too with this, yeah, for me, immediately mine was my gut health. I didn't feel bloated anymore. So that was my game changer. But what I've noticed too is I just lost my train of thought. I just literally lost my
Y-
train of thought.
Gut
Um,
health, your gut health. You
yes.
notice your gut health.
Oh,
What
but
are some of the
joint
other
pain,
things?
sorry, the joint pain, and that's the
Joints.
yes, there's less joint pain because of this, and that's why it's so great for athletes, those that work out, for aging population, all of that, and the other thing is, I have less colds. I got a cold a couple of weeks ago, but it was, like, 2 years since I was sick, like, the astaxanthin, the game changer. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get sick like I used to, so germs traveling. This is great. Keep this with you because travel germ, like you want this. Anyone who ever gets overserved at all, I'm just gonna say this also helps a lot in the morning. Um, this is like
Yeah.
this is my hero product too. Like that's my number one. It's been almost 4 years, I think. And
Yes.
I won't go a day. I
Almost.
have like 1 or 2 a day. I
Yeah.
usually 2. And yeah, my skin, I'm like,
Your skin.
yeah, I
And
can't even.
that's the thing. It's like people will recognize it in you. They'll see the distinction and difference. And that's when I was like, okay, I'm up to something good. And the fact that it has a compound effect, meaning that as you continue to take it, it continues to get better and better and better, which I'm very grateful for.
Yeah,
And what I also think is, yeah, the astral astaxanthin. It's so funny that you said that because I just went and watched, my daughter just bought her first home, went and watched my grandchildren. Their entire house was ill. They were under the weather. And I mean, like sick, sick, sick. My husband's like, time out. I can't get sick. I can't do this. I'm flying here and there and everywhere. So and I'm flying, I'm getting ready to fly too. But I was like, oh no, I got this because I like it's the health
yeah,
is been so profoundly impacted. Like I trusted the fact
right,
that I could be around my very ill grandchildren with whatever they had going on,
yeah,
and I would just fly through it, which is the reality. So that is the astral astaxanthin. That ingredient is one of the most potent antioxidants.
mhm,
We would have to take 6 fillets of wild caught salmon, like eating it daily, to get what's in one of these little packets.
right,
So that when the so again, what I like is I like to use one bowling ball and hit numerous pins, and that's what I feel like I'm doing. I'm
yes,
taking one bowling ball
yep,
and I'm hitting numerous
right,
pins for my health that I would have needed a cupboard full that
right,
would probably cost me way
way
more.
more,
And I'm getting it all in one simple sachet. So,
right,
and it's already pre-measured for me. So it's
right,
not like I'm pouring something in, putting it
yep.
on a spoon, drinking it,
No
swigging
mixing it,
something.
yeah, no
Yeah.
mixing involved. Take this out
No.
the plane, put it in your purse, put it in your gym bag, wherever you need it. It's
Yeah.
rip, zip, go. I mean, the easiest thing ever. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's definite.
And as busy moms, as career women, we want simplistic. Like give me something good.
Yep,
you know, and that's what I feel like we're doing, Renee. Like just even
yep,
have a lot of times people want to hold back their secret weapons.
yeah,
I think
right.
you know what I'm saying? This
Yeah.
works and this
No,
is
I'm
the
not using
oh
anything. This is natural. And you're like, you and I are like, no gatekeeping, no shit.
yeah.
You want to feel good? We ain't hiding it. Like,
Uh-huh.
we gotcha.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, like even and it's not just one thing. Like it's just you get on a call. You're on a call with a lady you've never met before. I just was on a
yeah,
Zoom with a lady I never met before, yesterday, and she's just like, what is all that glow? I'm seeing all this glow, and I was like, oh, here's the tool of choice, and I just started going like this, and she was like can I get me some? I'm like, yeah, oh,
this
you can.
feels so good on my.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah,
it'll glow up.
yeah,
Yeah.
blow up.
And
I
that's
know.
funny because when
Mhm.
people are like, like I asked you about one product. So it's funny because when people are like, what do you use? And people are like, when I start telling them all of the great products that we have, that I literally use everything. I'm like, think of it, what's in your house and that you use. Whether it's vitamins, you wash your face, you wear moisturizer, you may be wanting to lose a few pounds, you want to age backwards. Can we just
Mhm. Ooh.
stop?
I do sometimes feel naughty when I have these, like when I take it out
I
and in
eat them like
public, I'm
candy.
feeling naughty.
I am like, this is absolute candy.
I know, and I'm like, are people gonna think I'm taking a naughty gummy? I'm like, this
Oh,
is
I
a
didn't.
nice gummy.
This is yep, this is the nice gummy. We're not selling anything that's, would have
Naughty.
questionable means. But can we talk about, so NAD NMN, for people that are not familiar with it, I refer it as the Benjamin Button gummy
Mhm. Oh, I love that. So
because
smart.
it's the easiest way of remembering that this is going to change your DNA. You will age backwards. And we launched this just about a month ago.
Yeah, it's like fresh off the press. I
Yeah.
mean, and the responses are coming in. Yeah.
There, and it's so yummy, this little gummy, and
Mhm.
it's like candy.
Mhm.
So they say that, take 1 to 3. I'm like 4 and 5 a day because I'm like, they taste so good. And and it's energy,
Yeah.
it's more clarity. I was telling Grace, for those that are watching, before we got on, I have this dry erase board in my office. And I have my word for this year. I'd love to create a word. My word for this year was clarity. And I've been praying about different things and making things happen and working, stuff in the background. And today, I mean, because I've been on this since we launched it, taking it lately, the clarity. So I know exactly what I was doing. I'm letting go, I'm shedding and evolving. And today I put it all up on the wall. So it's like I have this like ta I'm like clarity,
Clarity.
clarity.
Oh, I and it's so reasonable too. Like I was taking something that was in pill form before this came out. I
Yeah,
was taking something because I heard that it was really, if it was a smart choice.
yeah,
If and you can get like you can take a what is it, like a shot you can
yeah,
do intravenous or whatever. I'm not really a fan of all of that. I don't want to be poked and prodded.
right.
I would prefer the convenience of being able to grab and go.
And who has
and
the time to go sit somewhere for a freaking hour and get poked? So there's
and
at least 2 hours out of your time. I'd rather just
yeah.
walk around with some gummies and the NAD gummies, we're gonna clear. It's so hard to say, like, I don't want to keep on saying the gummy. Yeah, take some gummies, people.
I know, that's why I said these are nice, they're not naughty, I'm telling you. But I was taking something that was like almost twice the investment,
Yeah.
but I didn't really see the difference.
Mhm.
So there's something to be said about it, but we're so blessed, like, to have access to innovative, effective,
Yeah.
make a difference. It's like it's interesting, especially as we, are in business, whatever career path you have, presenting our presentation is one thing, but the feeling we have, like the energy, as you said,
Yeah.
that's people gravitate to that energy.
Yeah.
Our presence, our health and wellness. I mean, if we don't have our health, if we don't have wellness, if we don't have energy, we really don't have a lot to
Yeah.
offer.
Right.
Our relationships,
Yeah.
our careers,
Yeah.
uh, our communities.
Right.
So, let's, prioritize. If we can
Yeah.
prioritize that, how will that play a role in our time now and
Right.
even into the future?
Yeah. And that's the thing. Taking care of myself was always, I love for me, it was the exterior,
Yeah.
I would always eat pretty well. Everyone knows my workout routine is, so I'm not, I'll never say like I'm the wellness guru and coach. That's not my jam. I am 56. I am postmenopausal and I want to age like a queenager. So I've had to do the research and figure out what can I do that's non-prescription related that luckily, thank the Lord up above, I am not on any prescriptions. I don't want to be poked and prodded. I don't necessarily trust a lot of what's out there for long-term effects and all of that. So
Yeah.
finding more natural solutions with ingredients that are proven it was like, yeah, hell yeah. Like I'll try this. This is wonderful. And that's why I've stayed with it. And that's why I decided to grow a business with it, because that's the thing. We see the results ourselves. We have, amazing customers or team members that are using the products that they see the results themselves. And it's like, well, we need to scream this from the rooftop. Like more people need to know that these products exist and it can help them in so many aspects.
Oh, yes. And
Yeah.
I mean that also for practitioners and wellness gurus, like
Yeah.
we're not wellness gurus,
Right.
but we are fans of wellness. And we
Exactly.
know a lot of wellness gurus
Yeah.
that are saying this is in alignment with my professional recommendations.
Right.
This is a strategy for people that and this is near and far.
Yeah.
Like I've a woman that I met at a spa in Hungary, Budapest, Hungary. We were there for an event when we opened up Europe, and I went in and I had a facial done, and she was doing the facial thing. And there was a time where my skin was very challenged. It was very compromised before I started taking these products. And so getting a facial was like bittersweet for me every time because it was just like, oh gosh, it just was not working. Whatever hormones, whatever.
Yeah.
She does this facial on me. This is about a year and a half, 2 years into using the elixir every day. And she's like, I have been in this industry for over 30 years. I work in a dermatology office. I am like the lead esthetician in this massive mega spa in Budapest. And I've never felt skin like yours. What creams are, that's what she asked me, what creams are you using?
Yeah. Wow.
And I just pulled this baby out.
Yeah.
I just pulled this out and I handed it to her and I said, may I bless you with this? And I said, if and when it works for you, I'll be here for a few more days in Budapest. She called me the next day. She said, I have to have it. All my clients have to have it. How can I get it? When can I get it? And so from then on, we now have Elixir in Europe as well. And I think we're in 40 countries.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, and still to this day, 2 years in, still continues to take it and still refers all of her clients to it. Why? Because the texture wasn't just the look, it was the texture of the collagen
Yeah.
within the skin.
That's great.
So think short term,
Yeah.
yay,
Mm.
and think long term,
Right.
yay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and I love that too, that, businesses, whether they're wellness gurus, they're practitioners, they're estheticians, they're hairdressers, whatever, they can bring these products in and help their clients and their patients with better health, better beauty, whatever they're looking for, and they can earn a residual income just by doing that.
yep. Yes, it's a
It's
win-win situation. They're making an introduction, and for
yeah,
that, they're being rewarded ongoing.
ongoing.
Uh, yeah, so a lot of these businesses, they're saying, okay, this supports the outcomes that I'm looking for my clients,
Yeah,
and it aligns brilliantly with my services. So a lot of these businesses are using it as a take-home care strategy between service.
yeah,
So they will professionally recommend it, and then the client or the patient will take it between. So here they come in April, and then they're coming back again in May. They're taking our products.
yeah.
They're even doing scans on the skin. My best friend, when she started taking the elixir specifically, I guess that we're meant to talk about this elixir. When she started taking it, she went into a plastic surgeon's office, a top plastic surgeon's office in Beverly Hills, California. And when she went in there, they did a picture of her
Mhm,
face
mhm.
and and a clinical picture, and then she went back for a follow-up appointment, and he was like, "You cheated on me." She goes, "What? I'm not dating you, I'm married." But he's like, "No, you cheated on me." And she goes, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "You had you had these procedures done." And she said, "No." The only thing that she changed
Wow.
was this.
Yeah.
And two before and after clinical pictures taken.
Wow.
Um, so I think that that's, you've got everybody has their own story, their own experience. I
Right.
just recommend that, you know, find something that works for you. If this is it,
Yeah.
fabulous.
Yeah.
I know you can get the link from Renee. Right now we have a promotion
Oh,
on.
huge.
Yeah. And I
My
mean,
gosh.
yeah,
It's huge.
yeah,
So for those that are interested, let me know. It's wonderful.
yeah,
And there are some people too out there, like we touched on before, because of everything going on in the world, that, are in need or just want. Like we love, I talk about building the $100,000 bucket fund, but there are
yeah,
some people that are like, I need $100 a month.
yep,
And what's great is that, if they want to, join us, they can get daily
yeah.
pay, right?
Oh, yeah.
You can't Uber. Like if you do any of those things and become a driver, you got to pay for your gas. And the gas price is the way it is. Like you don't want it, you're going to lose money. So
Yeah,
this is the best, it's a great opportunity to be able to get instant daily pay
yeah,
and be up and running tonight. Like
yeah. Like within 3 minutes. So
3 minutes.
a lot of people, like,
And
there are
people
a
can
lot of
start
people
for
that
nothing.
don't. Oh yeah. And I mean, like, Renee, think about this. A lot of people are like, okay, and I've been wondering, I'm like, I'm not afraid, I'm prepared. That's how I share with people. I'm like, it's not
Yeah,
about fear, it's about preparation. And when these things are happening that are out of our sphere of say and sphere of
yeah,
influence, you know, so what do they do? Do they go and get an additional job?
right.
Do they go and get extra job? Well, where do their children go in the process of that? Who's
Yeah.
watching them? How's that working?
And who's
Um,
hiring?
and who's hiring?
Like,
Exactly.
mhm,
And well, how does the health get impacted if you're working two jobs? So
right,
what? That's two 8-hour days, 9-hour days with traffic. I mean, when do you sleep? When do you see people you love?
right.
All of the things. So I really value the flexibility of this. And it's been coming more and more to light, Renee, because I'd share with you, my daughter does
Mhm,
competitive basketball.
mhm,
Well, we fly and sometimes we're gone for weeks.
right.
Like, this summer for a month.
Yeah,
Who could do that? Most people, they're like, if they're working virtually, they're working from 9 to 5, but they're at a desk and
yeah,
they're like all in it to win it.
mhm,
Whereas I'm stepping out off the basketball court, I'm jumping into the rental car. I'm like, I'm jumping on a Zoom, whatever. I can do this anywhere at any time and the way I want to do it. And I can work it wherever I am in
anywhere in the
introducing
world.
anywhere in the world.
Yes, that
Anywhere.
is the great thing is no matter what. But like we said, if people don't have the will, then they're not going to succeed. But you have
Yeah.
the will, so you're like, okay, yes, I can go travel for an entire month and be gone because I have the will that I can build this and I can take phone calls later or I can whatever. But you're
Yeah.
there for your family and being able to experience the joys of that and build an income and build a
Yes.
business and feel great and help it's just yeah,
Yeah,
no
and for
brainer.
them to be or to put something on social media and post it and
Right,
share a link to things that I know will make a positive difference.
yeah,
That's the thing. It's like, add value.
yeah,
Find something that makes an impact,
yeah,
whatever it is that you do.
right,
And 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 for people to want to continue to make use of what they've discovered through you.
yeah,
And that's what we've noticed over the last 4 years. And
right,
we're just getting started. I mean, the product line is very strong and the possibilities of pay, it's uncapped.
yeah.
So and I love that it comes in every single day, like clockwork.
Yeah, and that's the thing. This continues do we continue to get paid and grow? We don't start over every month going, "Okay, okay, now we gotta start new." And then,
Yeah.
end of month, that whole, like, pressure. It's not this is just a
No,
continual conversations.
yeah.
People are joining, people are embracing the products, trying it for themselves. It's yeah, it's
And they
it,
don't wanna go off of it
no,
because they'll see a difference if they do, you know? I mean, it's just the reality of the situation. So
yeah,
that I
like
love
somebody
that.
messaged
You
me
introduced
today.
them. I've got people that I introduced to this 4 years ago.
Yeah,
4 years ago, and
right,
every month they're ordering their elixir and all the other goodies that are a part of their toolbox,
yeah,
and that's a blessing to them. They get something they love, and
right,
it's a blessing to my family because we're receiving the benefits as a result of that referral.
yes, yeah,
So if that's something that people are looking for, Renee, I mean, definitely want to have a conversation with you. And you don't just provide, here's your business, here's your link.
yeah,
You are very active in your leadership. You're teaching them the skills and professional development in order to be as successful as they possibly can.
yeah. Well,
And
that's the thing. We come in with this because we know that we can help other women. Like that's the passion. That's the core of who we are. That's what we want to do. And I'm not saying men, yes, but my audience is typically women, women over 40. There's a lot of pageant women out there. Like make money with this. You have so many expenses when it comes to pageant worlds. Like you
yeah,
can share this and earn residual income. But yeah, at the core, I never want women to feel like they're stuck, whether they want to feel good, they're tired of feeling like crap, or they're tired of not having enough money in their pocket or their bank account, or not being the yes mom. Like we're getting now into the spring where, kids are going to start looking for those additional fun activities and or travel in the summer. It was always, important to me that I wanted to be the yes mom. I didn't want to have to say no to my girls. I wanted to go, yeah, sure, you want to do that? And like we said, with prices, there are things that are out of our control. This all is in our control.
yeah. Yes.
We get to be the
Yes.
mom because we know we can build this. There's just not enough people that are, that embrace or have potentially closed off because they couldn't see themselves doing that. So many women hold themselves back out of that fear of, what will somebody think if I do this, if I did that, or what will somebody think who am I to have a business? Who am I? I don't have the experience. And I'm glad you touched on that personal development because that's the thing. If you don't need experience to
No,
join us. So
no,
the door is
you
wide open
don't.
for anyone.
And I mean, and if you do have experience, great. And if
Yeah.
you don't, you're gonna learn some new skills. But I do love that you can make it what you want it to be. It
Right.
like if, for example, we have a GLP-1 gummy that tastes like caramel candy. I mean, it is delish. I mean, you will think again, you think you're being naughty, but you're actually being nice. Um, the gentleman, he was like, I've been talking about, he goes, I haven't even partnered with your brand yet, and I've been talking all about your products because they're so innovative and unique and they're backed by science, and he just went on and on and on that it's a natural part of my conversation. So that's what I think. Sometimes people think I've got to know everything to do anything, and that's not the truth. I
Right.
think what is important is that if you're willing to learn, if you're willing to share, if you're willing to, embrace some vulnerability, if you're willing to, as Brene Brown said, get in the ring,
Yeah.
um, there's, even if it were something like for somebody to be able to say, oh my gosh, $100, $100 or $10 or $20 or whatever, your $50, $100,000, whatever, just
Right.
went into my wallet.
Yeah.
And I can transfer it to crypto. I can transfer it to my bank. I can transfer it to a credit card. I can transfer it to my Apple Pay.
Yeah.
And you did that from your home
Right.
in within the time that you have.
Right. Yep. Parent pickup line on the phone, like no
Yeah.
matter what. Yeah, it's so rewarding for us who have brought people into this business to see that light switch when it goes off and they, they made their first sale or they're succeeding at something. It's a really great feeling, kind of like that mom when the kids, do something really good. It's really rewarding to help see others soar for sure.
Right? Or that bonus that it was
Yeah.
like, "Oh my gosh," you know, like this funded, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, somebody was sharing this with me the other day. They were saying to me about their success story, and somebody walked up to them and said, "Thank you so much for the freezer." And and he shared with me, he said, "I looked at them and I was like, 'What do you mean, thank you for the freezer?
Yeah.
Did did we send you a freezer?'" And he was like, "No, no, 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 because you introduced me to this business and I was able to buy a freezer that I had wanted for years. And it just the means and the months weren't matching for
Yeah.
me to be able to buy that freezer.
Right.
And within a short period of time, I was able to buy that freezer. So I just wanted to thank you for the freezer."
That's so I love that. I love that. Well, I
Mhm.
love that. I love you.
I love you.
Love these it's like so much fun. So, yeah, I'm glad that we were able to come on, and I just wanted
Yeah.
others to hear, that we see them, we know that there's a lot that may be struggling either health-wise or financially, and, if we could be of resource, whether it's this or any other questions that they have, like we just
Yes.
wanna help somebody else, so
Well,
love.
and that's the thing. It's like we were not sometimes people think, "Oh, I just gotta figure this out myself."
Right.
Or, no one's going to I don't have anyone one to go to or anywhere to go to.
Yeah.
And or I don't have mentorship, or I
Right.
don't have access to people that could share with me what they've done that has supported them to be successful. And that's the beauty of this as well. It's
Right.
like we have a vested interest in your success.
Right.
The company pays us to provide professional training and development and support.
Yeah.
We get to be an ally to
Yeah.
people. And I think and you are if they were going to have that opportunity, I mean, it would be like it's not like you can be everywhere at all times, Renee. But
Right.
for and I've watched you partner with people that are within your community, and you pour in to them, you sow into those lives. So they'd be very fortunate to get to partner with you.
And you, because we're a twofer.
We're a two. Yeah,
We're
we're a
a
twofer.
team.
We are
Yeah,
a twofer. We are a
right? I mean,
twofer.
that's what's great is like, that is just it's such a blessing, between the heart of the company and, I know that this is going long. We can kind of talk for hours and hours, but we can get into that. But certainly the heart that the foundation of the company with, Christina Kajik, our CEO, and like you just feel it every time, her coach Alex, like the all of the leadership. It's just really a beautiful environment that has been created and continues to create. So I'll I'll end it there because we could talk for hours and hours and hours.
Yes.
But
Well,
uh,
let's do it again. Let's do it
yeah,
again, Renee. This was
yeah,
fun. I
absolutely.
love that.
I love to have a little gaming, a little fun, a little for me, a little
A little
wine,
wine and a little
but
water.
a little more. I know. Well,
Wine
6
and
hour
water.
difference, so, we get it, we get it. And if
Mhm.
you came on at night, it would be like 1 o'clock in the morning for me, and that I'm a zombie at that point, so hopefully
Well, I would
zombie
hope
sleeping.
so.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Well, thank you everyone for those that came on live, those that watched the replay. If you have any questions, again, if I could be of resource at all, please feel free. I'm a message away. So thank you, Grace.
Love you, my friend.
Love you.
Thank
Talk
you.
to you soon. Bye.
Bye.